Welcome back. I'm Chris McLeod with Edmonton Global, and we're here today at the Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub booth inside the Canadian Hydrogen Convention. This is the largest conference to be held in Canada during COVID, or actually at the end of COVID. So it's pretty thrilling to have so many people here from across the country, around the world, and just the excitement that's going on here is actually pretty tangible. This isn't the only big thing that's going to be happening in the Edmonton region, though, this spring. This is April, but in June, we've got the world coming here for From Earth to Space. It's an international conference that really features nanotech, but it's about a ton more. And joining me is Janice Warkentin, who's the Executive Director of NanoCanada. So Janice, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So Earth to Space, it's nothing like making a topic small. Tell us what's going on with the conference.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of collaborations and working together with nanotechnology research centers and organizations across the world. And nano is in every sector. It's enabling technology. So everything from protein, it's industry supercluster to fertilizer to transportation and aerospace applications. So really that's where it started, from Earth to space, and everything in between is the advancements and the impact of emerging technologies, including nano advanced materials.
Yeah, that's outstanding. So, people might say, you're at a hydrogen conference, why are you talking about nano? I will remind people that hydrogen is the smallest element. So, it is at the nano scale.
That's right. That's exactly, yeah.
So, I know that this year is going to be the first conference that you're doing.
Yeah.
You've really, as an organization, have done a ton of work, though, in quantum, in chemistry, in nanotech, here all over the world.
Yeah.
But this is really one of the first ones that's international on nano, brings together industry and academics.
Correct.
So maybe just can you kind of talk about what was the brainchild of this and what's it going to look like?
Yeah. So NanoCanada started here in Edmonton out of the National Research Council, the Nanotechnology Research Centre here on the University of Alberta campus. It started off as a program really trying to commercialize and advance some of these new technologies from the incredible investment provincially and federally into nano. And so what we did was brought the community together. We started doing export, trade, and development missions. So we've done 27 international missions over the last 7 years and made some great friends and partners across the world. Have MOUs signed with organizations similar to ours, trying to have those same objectives and mandates in Korea and Japan and Brazil, and we're really just trying to partner together and showcase the incredible innovation here in Canada. And so everybody says, when are you going to invite us to Canada? And so this is what we're doing. We're inviting all of our partners and colleagues from across the world to join us here and showcase the innovation and the ecosystem here in the city and in the province, and bringing Canadian partners together to show that how incredible we are.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And that spirit of collaboration and sharing I know is absolutely central to the work you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Right? That's how the magic happens, right? You go on a trade delegation to Japan or Korea, and you find out, not only do you find new partners and distribution networks abroad, but you also get to meet colleagues from across the country and end up working together and partnering together too. So we're really setting it up for big industry-led conversations in the morning, lots of time for networking, meeting people, having coffee, having food together, and then more targeted parallel sessions in the afternoon, talking about how to implement some of these big ideas into real world solutions, and how we need to partner together from everything from nano and quantum and artificial intelligence and advanced materials. It really takes a community of stakeholders to come together to talk about creative solutions for these.
It sounds pretty exciting. Okay, so from Earth to space.
Yeah.
And I joked earlier that's pretty broad.
Yeah.
But you're being broad on purpose. So Can you maybe talk about, are there streams, are there focus areas? How are you connecting the dots from that small scale to the very large?
Yeah. So the morning starts off, day one, we are having health and nanomedicine, everything from precision medicine. We see the advancements in the vaccines and nanomaterials playing a role in the vaccine development during COVID. Day two, we're talking about sustainability, right? What is it going to take if advanced materials and collaborations for food, energy, water solutions, clean tech, clean energy, how are we solving these by working together? Day three, the vision is the future and beyond. So from everything from transportation to aerospace to what fueling innovation and what is needed. So having government there talking about what's the importance of investing and how do we really look forward thinking to solve some of these challenges today.
Well, I hadn't thought about, mRNA or DNA-based vaccines being nano. Small molecules, I guess, are nanoscale.
Yeah.
Are there companies or is it research? How are you bringing that part of the story in?
So everything from Entos Pharmaceuticals here in Edmonton will be
John
there.
Lewis's
Yeah,
team.
yeah. To we work with Bio Alberta and the biotech organization. So we were recently funded by the Supercluster Engine to build NanoMedicine Canada, which is really bringing the biotech and advanced materials and nano communities together to showcase how we need to work together on some of these targeted drug deliveries, precision medicine, all of these new and innovative things happening so quickly, and how do we stay on top of it, and how do we be prepared for the next pandemic or the next exciting thing that will happen, that how do we be prepared?
Wow. So, precision medicine could be its own conference all by itself.
Yeah.
So that's one. What are some of the other ones and some of the companies that are part of those?
For the afternoons, or we have everybody from academic presentations to companies presenting on their research. We have a Singapore company presenting on their, they are from Calgary, they moved to Singapore. What is the innovation ecosystem like in both countries? Really pursuing it from basic cutting edge academic research to what we need to fuel innovation and scale up and grow and stay in Canada.
Wow. So, again, it's still a couple of months away.
Yeah.
Do you have some delegations coming from other parts of the world?
Yeah. So we have a delegation coming from South Korea. We have speakers coming from, I think, 8 different countries, participants coming from all over the world, from Brazil, from Japan, from Germany, France. So we're excited. We're excited to see people again in real life. It's going to be special. Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, this year's primarily it's about nano, but the plan is to build this out over 10 years and to really make it about nano, quantum, and AI, and really how those things fit together.
Yeah.
Again, I think what you're trying to cover this year is a pretty gigantic topic. How are you going to cover all of that? That seems like a pretty massive undertaking for such a nano-precise organization.
Right, and it is really the power of community, and a lot of the nano and the quantum people work together and have worked together for many years. So how do we continue to grow and build those networks? Nano that has heavily invested in early 2000s, and we're seeing a lot of industry and impact from that. Quantum is the big news, big federal investment into quantum. So how do we support that community well and learn some of the lessons learned from nano as an enabling emerging technology, and how do we commercialize faster? How do we bring it to market faster, and how do we leverage this investment to actually create jobs and make an impact?
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. There's a local company, it's smaller, Quantum Silicon, that can basically make silicon chips at a nanoscale, moving individual atoms around to create circuit boards. And the technology and what they use there, that type of chip can be fantastic for artificial intelligence. It also, because it's so small, reduces energy consumption. So it is, and in theory too, it also is going to work for quantum computers and quantum memory. It is this convergence where it's a company that says we can do this that suddenly enables all kinds of other things. Are there other examples like that?
Yeah, one of the speakers we're talking to is going to be talking about artificial intelligence and 3D printing of organs in space. Wow. So if that's not like from Earth to space sort of theme right there, it's incredible. And then you have to have a community of people, right, together in different sectors and different disciplines, and an interdisciplinary approach to solving these issues.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so with all that you're doing, the amazing topics, you're obviously sold out, so people can't come in, right?
Are
there still tickets?
There's still some tickets, yes. June 8th to 10th in Edmonton. You can go to nanocanadaconference.ca, nanocanada.com. You can go there as well and find out all the information and all the details.
Okay, and I can guarantee you those tickets are not going to last long.
That's right.
So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, June 8th to 10th, this
right
year,
here,
2020, here, same basic space. We're going to be
up in Hall D.
Up in Hall D. And I know you're also doing some partnership work with Invest Alberta. So Inventures is happening the week prior.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of coming out to Inventures, why not do Adventures? Maybe add a little time in the mountains. Come hang out here at Edmonton. Pack a couple weeks together. But it's going to be a pretty exciting time. And again, year one of a 10-year build. So if you can't make it this year, start planning for next year.
That's right. Yeah, we partnered with Air Canada, so you can fly in and out of Calgary. And we have, a networking reception at the Fairmont. We have dinner at the JW Marriott. We really want it to be big ideas, and then the magic happens when people talk to each other.
Yeah.
People have conversations, and that's where the big ideas and collaborations come in. So,
fantastic. Okay, so you can just Google NanoCanada and find it. You can Google From Earth to Space. You can find it.
Correct.
You can come visit Edmonton Global. We've got it on our website. It's all over the place.
Yes.
Okay. So again, Janice, thanks so much. We are so excited about that
We're
conference
excited
that's coming.
too. Yeah. Thank you.
And it's got to sell out. And let's see it here for the next 10 years and just grow and grow
exactly.
and grow.
Exactly. Great. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks so much, Janice.
Good to see you.
Okay. All right. So that's our last conversation of the day here from the Canadian Hydrogen Convention. Again, I'm Chris McLeod with Edmonton Global, and it's been a real pleasure to host you from the Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub exhibit. And we'll see you back here first thing tomorrow, 10 a.m. Have a great night.